Alright lads, now we are at the Spa Grand Prix in Belgium, and we have qualified in our highest qualifying position ever on Formula 1 2014. We have qualified in 3rd position, so if we carry this on we might be on for the race win, because we know how slow the cars are on the first lap. So by the first corner I could be leading the Grand Prix for the first time ever in Formula 1 2014. But here we are now, making our way to the grid, so wish me luck guys, and let's hope for the best in this Belgian Grand Prix. As I was saying, Nico Rosberg is in 1st place, we are in 3rd, and Felipe Massa is in 17th. He was originally in 7th, however he had a 10th place grid penalty. So here we are now on the grid, waiting for the 5 lights to go out at the Belgian Grand Prix, and away we go now. And we've had quite a good start compared to Ricardo, and we're catching up to the back of Rosberg, and we try and go down the inside very neatly. And yes, we are leading the Belgian Grand Prix. We are leading a Grand Prix for the first time in our F1 2014 rookie career season. And yeah, I'm surprised really, because I'm in that kind of skill zone where I'm too good for the expert level, for the expert difficulty level. I'm about 4 or 5 seconds ahead of the Mercedes in a Williams. But if I'm on veteran, it's a lot more difficult, it's a lot more different. I'm more like 6th, 7th, and it's a real struggle to beat my teammates. But yeah, I do like the struggle, I hope you do too, as we follow most of the first lap around the Spa circuit. And yeah, probably one of my favourite circuits as well. It's just got that kind of feeling to it. It just flows all the way around. All the corners join from one to another, but this corner I absolutely hate. I still haven't got to grips with this corner, how to go around that corner in the best way. I think I lose about 1 to 1.5 seconds every lap through that corner. Maybe my car isn't set up right to go around that corner. Maybe you need a higher downforce setup than I'm actually running. But yeah, here we are now on lap 4, and we are still leading. There is a little bit of a train, well, when I say a little bit, a big train forming behind us. However, they haven't actually been attacking, they've just been sticking to the back of me. I haven't had a point where they've tried overtaking me in a DRS zone, or if I'm coming slow out of a corner they try and overtake. I haven't had that. But on lap 6 now, the safety car has been deployed, which is kind of good for us, I would say, because we are now coming into the pits. This is our pit stop lap, so we'll have such an advantage compared to the rest of the field. I'm not sure if they're going to come into the pits now like I do, or at the end of the safety car, but yeah, this should give us a little bit more of an advantage compared to the Mercedes and the Red Bull. And this pit entry is really tight. I've just realised how tight it actually is, and yeah, that's probably the most difficult corner on this circuit. As we're coming into the pits now, it looks like quite a few cars are actually coming in. There's a lot of pit crews out, and we're making our way all the way down to the back of the pit entry, and yeah, putting a set of prime tyres on with a 3.7 second pit stop, and we are back out. And this is quite a tight exit to the pits as well. An old style circuit this is. I mean, it was first used, I believe, in the 1920s or the 1930s, and the old track still exists, but we've still got the new parts that have been. But now at the end of lap 7, while we're still behind the safety car, we are in 5th place with our teammates in 4th. However, a lot of cars have now gone into the pits. I believe that is all the cars in front of us. So we are now in 1st place once more. So this race is going extremely well for us. I mean, for the first Grand Prix we're actually leading, and don't forget this is on veteran difficulty, and I'm not the best driver in the world on this game. There's still a lot of things I need to get used to on this game. I'm still using automatic gears, which is something I'm trying to move on from. I'm going to start using manual gears soon, and I am still using the corner cut things, the things that show you where to brake. even though they're not actually right. You can sometimes you need to brake later or earlier to what it actually says on this game. But yeah, the safety car is now coming in this lap. As we're getting ready for the restart, we're trying to bunch up the group as much as possible and then just launch away down this straight. And it looks like we've got quite a good start compared to everyone else. They've been very sluggish. And the start of lap 9 of the Belgian Grand Prix, we're still leading. We've already picked up a 1.5 second lead over Button, and then we've got Hamilton and Alonso behind us as well. So hopefully I can keep this gap rising and hopefully build up a good lead for the next time that I need to come into the pits. And yeah, the gap is still staying to the round about the same margins. I mean, hopefully I can just keep this going. I want to win this race just to get my first race win under the belt and hopefully have a few more come to the end of the season. But now we are just coming around a couple of tricky corners. This is another one of those tricky corners that I cannot stand. But here we are now on lap 14 and Hamilton is right behind us now. That lead that we had started to build up has sort of evaporated, shall we say. And we have now got the Mercedes bearing down on us, and now he's got the DRS down this back straight, and he should be overtaking us, and he is. And we've also got a Red Bull there trying to overtake us also, but he didn't get past us. Now I'm trying to keep the heat onto Hamilton, but there is no use, as we are now on the end of lap 15, coming on to lap 16, coming in for our final pit stop. And we were supposed to be pitting a lap earlier for a set of prime tyres. However, I stayed a lap out later, and then I've decided to go onto a set of options, because I think, considering how long these prime tyres lasted, a set of options should last to the end of the race. So we are coming out now, and that was another 3.7 second pit stop, and for some reason it said it was a 0.668 pit stop at the end as well. I don't know why it did that. But we are coming out now in 4th place, just in front of Vettel, but just behind Alonso. I am not sure if Alonso still needs to pit, or if he has already done his pit stop. But here we are now on lap 17, back up to P3. I believe it was Rosberg that has just come out into the pits, and he's just got out of ahead of us. But we're going to have the run on him down this, I don't know what this corner's called, but it's a stupidly scary corner where you're going about 190 miles an hour down that corner. But now we've got DRS down the back straight, and we have overtaken Rosberg quite easily, seeing as we have got DRS. So yeah, we're back up to 3rd place into a podium position, which is brilliant considering I am in a Williams, and my highest position in a Williams was 5th in the last race, and before that I believe my highest finishing position was around about 8th, 9th place. So since this move to Williams was a good move, it was a good decision by myself to move from Torro Rosso to Williams, and let's hope this good form just carries on. The one thing I was really surprised about in this game, as we are now on lap 19, we're having a 3-way battle for 3rd, 4th and 5th place. However, we come in front of it for now anyway. They may still try and overtake us at the end. We've still got 3 laps left of this race, so no holds barred. Anything can happen between, I believe, us fighting for 3rd is myself, Rosberg and Vettel, so that is going to be quite interesting. However, that we still stayed in 3rd place, and Lewis Hamilton has won the Belgian Grand Prix, and it looks like we are going to finish a solid 3rd. However, there is still a train of cars behind us, so they can still overtake us in the last corner if we are not careful. And what's happened now? It sounds like we've run out of fuel. Oh, that is coming at the worst point ever. And yes, we've run out of fuel. Can we make it to the finish line before we get overtaken? It looks like we can, and we do. It is a 3rd place finish, our first podium of the season, of our rookie season, so that is brilliant. But yeah, the one thing I need to get used to on this game is the qualifying. I am usually quite bad in the qualifying, quite good in the race, which I was surprised about in this race, because I've qualified in 3rd place and finished in 3rd place, but usually I can only qualify around about 10th. But yeah, 15 points added to my Drivers' Championship total finishing in 3rd place. That is brilliant. But yeah, this is Elliot Splash signing out. Do not forget to like, comment and subscribe. Tell me if I can improve my videos. And yeah, until next time guys, this is me signing out.